and it's time for me. I'm going to do prayer dear Lord. Uh, as I sit before you to speak, I pray to you that my soul you will keep, and if I should die before I finish, I pray to you, dear God, in the name of Jesus, that any outstanding sins will be forgiven. Amen. And so I am back on, and I thank God that He's blessed me to get back on and get this right here. So I'm going to go. You see my question here. How do we know that we are fulfilling our lives purpose? So that other, I'm going to just go ahead and delete that other part of the webcast. It's no good because you couldn't hear me, but I know you can hear me now because I see my mic is working really well here. All right. Thank you so much for your patience. I hope you're still there with me. So what the question is how do we know that we're fulfilling our life's purpose? So I'm going to do this, and God willing, at 2 o'clock we'll be going off. And if I have to do this again, and I'll do a second part to it. But I'm just going to get right into this. And so the first that I had here, thank you so much. Thank you for helping me out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping me out, Lady Patsy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, because I was wondering, can they hear me? Can they hear me? So, uh, how do we know that we're living, fulfilling our life's purpose? So I'm going to go back to this. This is success.com. This site here, success.com, and the writer here is Smiling Gentleman. His name is Simon T. Bailey, and he released this on the 6th of November in the year 2020. Why Purpose Matters and How to Discover Yours. Why Purpose Matters and How to Discover Yours. And this is really, really good, okay? This is really good. So he said, years ago, I was living the American dream as it had been sold to me. I had a high powered career at Disney, a big house, the best cars, a wife, and two amazing children. He said, but I was miserable. I was successful, but I wasn't significant. And that really stuck out to me. He said I was successful, but I wasn't significant. He said I was working for a great company, but I sat at the desk every day from 9 to 5, overcome my frustrations of stifled potential. He said, what choice did I have though? He said, I had a family to support and a mortgage to pay. He said his bills were screaming louder than his dreams. So he felt like he was just stuck, okay? So during this time, he said, the movie Lion King had come out. And he said that what he did, he said he was deeply impacted by that scene where the clouds in the sky parted, and I guess you pronounce it Mufasa spirit appears to his son Simba. I can pronounce it Simba. So Mufasa's fatherly voice said, Simba, he said, remember who you are. You are more than what you have become. And that is very significant. Remember who you are. You are more than what you have become. And I think if many people realize that, they would make some really serious changes in their lives. Because people are stuck. I mean, there's so much in here that really grabs my attention. And I can identify with it. And I'm sure you can too. So that line, he said, changed his life. He said, I knew I was more than what I had become. He said, that I had just lost my way. And so many people have lost their ways. So we're going to get into some things that we've been saying all along. We've been on this point of view with my sisters and my cousin's sister. I think we've been doing this over 2 years now, but I've been doing this since probably, oh my goodness, 2009, something like that, a long time. So I've gone over so much, we've gone over so much, but these things never cease to amaze me and grab my attention because sometimes you can go over something more than once, but the next time you go over it, it really grabs your attention even more than it did the first time. So, Simba's dad he said his voice came to him and he said, you are more than what you have become. And this man said he was more than what he had become. He said he just lost his way. So he said, in the movie, he said Simba was forced to run away and for a short time live a carefree life with his friends Timon, I guess, and Pumbaa. I know Pumbaa is right, and that's Timon. So, however, he knew in his heart, and we have things that are really, really in our hearts that we know for a fact. That's one of part of our purpose in life, don't we? He said he knew in his heart that he was meant for more. He knew he needed to return to his people to take his place as king, no matter how scary, no matter the cost. He said, like Simba, he said, I knew I needed to dig deeper to find my true purpose. I needed to go inside myself to find the answers. But I was afraid to make a change, to take a risk, to fail, to let my family down. He said I was scared of losing what I'd worked so hard for and built up over the years. He said I was afraid to shed my expensive outer mask. He said, so I asked myself three questions. This is what he asked himself. He said, what would I do if I knew I couldn't work? Then another one said, what would I do even if nobody paid me to do it? And the third one, what makes me come alive? Have you ever asked yourself that? Have you ever thought to ask yourself that? Because I know sometimes you've been in a rut. We all have. And we didn't know the next step to take. And sometimes we didn't know how to seek and pursue the next step. So therefore we stay stuck where we are. But I thank God for freedom. Hallelujah. So he said, in my heart, I knew I wanted to speak and write. I wanted to consult and coach. I would do all these things if nobody paid me to do them. He said I would do all these things if I knew I couldn't fail, because these were the things that made me come alive. What makes you come alive? Are you fulfilling your life purpose? Are you sure you are? Are you not sure that you are or you are not? So fast forward to the present. He said, I've now spoken, this is what he did when he made the changes. I've now spoken with 1,600 organizations to more than 1,600 organizations and consulted with a dozen companies in 45 countries. I've written 9 books. He's telling us this about himself, and personally coached more than 100 managers and leaders around the world. And I absolutely come alive every single day doing what I love. And if you're doing what you love, don't you come alive every time you do? You have to know that I love doing this. I love the talking, I love the speaking, I love the singing, all the things that I'm doing. I did those things when I was working and doing these too, but now I'm really indulged in them. And I'm enjoying my life. Are you enjoying your life? Are you doing the things that you really want to do, that fulfill you, that help you to be a happy person in this lifetime? Remember, we only have one that's assigned to us, one lifetime. So are we making the best of it? So we all want to live in what I call a universal assignment. This is what he's saying. The point at which your talents, your skills, your abilities, and gifts intersect with a void or a need in the world around you. He said that is, as best I can imagine, the true definition of purpose we should all aspire to seek. But like anything else, the journey of success, in the journey of success, like anything else in the journey of success, he said it isn't a fixed point that you arrive at and stay forever. The world changes too often. We change too often. It is a constant search for that point that keeps us on target. And we might be curious and want to do something or accomplish something. Then maybe a few years from now, we might want to get into something else that fulfills us our purpose, and we just go there. Okay? So here are several goals to illuminate your path as you seek your purpose. And these are really good. And I went through all these in silence, okay? But pique your curiosity. P-I-Q-U-A, your curiosity. never underestimate the power of curiosity. A desire to know and learn, curiosity ignites your mind, forcing it to come alive. He said, I've always loved learning, but after my first year, my parents could no longer afford to pay for me to finish college. He said, when their money ran out, so did my status as a college student. And many have been through that. Many have been through that. So on my own, for the first time, I found myself living in a crime-infested neighborhood and working a job that only paid $5.10 an hour. He said I was in big trouble. Thankfully, he said I've always been a voracious reader with a curious mind, and that paid off for me. He said I sought out motivational books that provided insight into a better future and found a mentor who saw something in me and fostered his growth, he said. So when you admit, this is one of the key things, when you admit that although you don't know something, you're eager and willing to find out about it, you release your potential to achieve incredible things. You become open to the possibility of your purpose. Yes, you do. You become open to the possibility of your purpose. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that you don't know something. Nothing wrong with that. Inquisitive people ask questions, seek answers, wonder how things work, and try fresh approaches to old problems. You can easily recognize them by their behavior. I refer to this phenomenon as bourgeoisie. You see how they switched that already? He said the opposite of deja vu. It means examining a problem or a situation with fresh eyes and an open mind, often resulting in a creative and innovative solution. So are you sure that you are fulfilling your life's purpose? Are we sure that He is giving us some good word for today? Curious people are constantly searching for new information. And the question is, what is my purpose in life? What is my purpose in life? You'll find them in a bookstore, in libraries. You find these curious people, inquisitive people in bookstores and libraries, sitting on the floor, absorbed in a book about some seemingly random subject. They proactively solicit feedback from their managers, their spouses, their friends, and co-workers. They ask profound and insightful questions. Strive to take on fresh information. Strive to take in fresh information. Don't have a closed mind. Don't think you know everything because nobody but God knows everything, okay? We don't know everything. Now we don't know everything. But we need to come off of our high horses and admit to ourselves that we don't know everything and listen so that we can learn. And I've said this before. Elder Davis told me one time, he said, Sister Davis, even though you don't know, you listen because something might be said that you don't know. I learned that from him. And not that I would close off when people were doing and speaking, but when there are some people who I know all that, I ain't even listen to that. You know, hey, I would listen anyway, but then I said, well, I already knew that. But then he told me, you listen, even though you may know it, but you just keep listening because they might say something that you don't know. And that's a fact. That is a fact. So strive to take in fresh information, consider your sources, and then expand them. Find someone who inspires you and ask them what they're reading, what they're watching, or what they're listening to, or all three. So, curiosity naturally leads you to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Philosopher Eric Hoffer said, in the future, the learners will inherit the earth, while the learned will find themselves beautifully equipped to live in a world that no longer exists. So learning is active, okay? So when we're dead and gone, people can judge us on what we accomplished. Until then, it's up to us to keep searching for what we'll accomplish next. Your curiosity puts you in the driver's seat. So don't stop being curious. People have enough when you're dead and gone. They can judge you on what you've accomplished. But you can accomplish even more right now. You don't have to stop. Age, some people say age is a number. But I was saying the other day, I was thinking, I'm this age, and not doubting that, okay, I'm this age, and I don't know how much time I have left or whatever. But even people that just can't get around, don't know how much time they have. But the Spirit spoke to me, God said to me, don't worry about that. He said, I'm in charge of time. And so just because you are a specific age and number doesn't mean that you stop aspiring to achieve goals that you have set. You don't stop. And I said, Lord, I thank you for telling me that. That was just the other day. So when we're dead and gone, people can judge us on what we accomplished. Okay? But until then, it's up to us to keep searching for what we'll accomplish next. Your curiosity puts you in the driver's seat. Oh my goodness, this time is moving on. But you know, I'm racing all the time. Examine your motives. If your motives are pure and honest, you will experience forward momentum. If they're not, your purpose will remain wrong. This man is really talking some good stuff. The question is, are we really fulfilling our potential in life? Life's potential. A decade ago, before when I relocated to Orlando, Florida, I made a list of the city's key leaders. See, these were the men and women whose names carried enough weight to open doors and close deals. My goal was to leverage their community status and, in turn, gain access to their contacts, the movers and the shakers. He said, I showed up at every event like Johnny on the spot, trying to be seen and heard, but never connecting with people. Why? Because my motives were cunning and they could sense it a mile away. It was when I began working with a life coach that I managed to change my course because he saw right through me. He immediately recognized my performance driven behaviors as a need for external validation in order to feel confident. And so many people are living off of the need uh, for external validation. That means having somebody else to approve of you and your life. And that's how people strive for other people's validation. But no, no, no. He said his life coach immediately saw that his performance-driven behaviors as a need for external validation in order to feel confident. He said it was clear that I was deriving my self-worth from what others thought about me. But then not just thought about me. So and so. Oh yes. So he said when I left Disney, he said I set out on an expensive chase to increase my self-importance. He said then one day I woke up and realized it was a total joke. Someone had sold me a bag filled with coins. He said I'd achieved some measure of fame in my small sphere of influence. However, if the truth be told, I was a wannabe famous person who was overexposed but underdeveloped in character. That's a mouthful, isn't it? That's a mouthful. So what's the 59, 58, 158? Okay. So he said, so my life coach helped me learn that permanent and real validation comes from within. Don't we talk about that? When your confidence is unshakable and unaffected by the way others react to you, this authentic confidence leads to authentic motives, which creates authentic connections and authentic results. Wow. He said, I increased my confidence by being willing to pay the price to develop character and the spirit of excellence. Give instead of take. Be kind and care for someone who can do nothing for you. He said, I invite you to do the inner work of examining your motives no matter what situation. He said, failing to do so risks building your life on an unstable foundation. So rid your system, he said, backstabbing, politicking, and attempting to control outcomes. So when you're obsessed with achieving a particular outcome, you're disconnected from your spirit. You're disconnected from your spirit. He said, instead, consider living your life with detached intention. So when you're open to different outcomes, you're aligned with your spirit. This inner spirit releases your purpose and attracts what's in your best interest. I'm almost there. Here, 2 o'clock. Okay, you'll recognize your purpose when time ceases to exist, and there's an alignment of your head, your heart, and your hands. Purpose isn't external, it's something you own inside. And God willing, on Thursday, I'll start with ignite your intuition. So, are we living our, or fulfilling our purpose in life? That's the question. I love you so much. I thank you so much for being with me today. And thank you for your patience. And that silent silence that we were in for 30 something minutes. And so I'm going to delete that. Thank you so much for being here. I had to start over. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here with me. And please, God willing, I'll be here Thursday and I'll do more of this because I have other pieces that I want to do on this and I want to finish this one. So are we fulfilling our purpose in life? Let's think about it, okay? I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.